Hi everyone, I hope you're having a good day so far. I hope you enjoyed your weekend. This is your reading for Monday, October 29th, 2018. As you can see, we are doing the pick a card timeless reading because this is coming up late in the evening. I'm not really feeling my hottest, so I can't really guarantee I'll be able to put out videos every day this week because I will need to take some time to let myself heal. I've got a bit of a cold, in case you can't tell. I'm feeling a bit croaky and mucusy and a bunch of other stuff that you probably don't want to hear about. So this is a timeless reading as always, and it is a pick a card. We have the Tarot of the Orishas with the rose quartz. Rose quartz is a great stone for love, for any kind of love work, and for bringing love into your life. And it's especially good for increasing personal self-love. So if you're really feeling that you need more love for yourself, this is a great stone to bring in your life. The next deck we have is the Fairies Oracle, and on top of it is the Titanium Quartz. Titanium Quartz is a great stone for increasing your enjoyment of life, for increasing your force, your vitality, activating your chakras, like all 7 of your chakras, because it is a rainbow stone and all 7 of your chakras correlates to one color from the rainbow. And it allows you to energize those chakras. So that's a good stone if you're trying to find more balance and realigning yourself within. And finally, we have the Vice Versa Tarot with the Bloodstone. And Bloodstone is a really powerful stone that allows you to kind of restore and rebuild yourself, especially if you've been through something, if something unfortunate has gone on. Bloodstone is a great stone to help refortify your own inner strength and your own inner power. It's very much connected to both your root chakra and your heart chakra. Okay, so just like we did last time, I'm going to pull a single card from each deck. You can go ahead and choose which deck you'd like. I will try to remember to put timestamps in the description. I think I forgot to do that last time, and I do apologize. But we are going to go ahead and start with the Vice Versa Tarot. So let's see, what is your card today? And thank you so much for putting up with me and my forgetfulness, and for being here and supporting this channel and supporting Maiden Circle. If you've come here from Facebook, thank you. And if you find our Facebook group from here, thank you. I really appreciate it. I've got some new things that I'd like to introduce to you guys later this year. So keep your eyes open for that. So what is your card for today, for October 29th, 2018? What is your message from the Vice Versa Tarot? And if you like these, please let me know in the comments. If you really like this pick a card situation, I can find a way to do this at least once a week, if not a little more so. So just let me know, okay? So what is your message today? You have the Sun. So as you can see, this is a very positive looking card. The Sun typically tells you that there is power, there is strength available to you. Whether or not you see that right now, you need to know that it is there for you. And it is not just outside of you, it's a part of you, it's within you. This power that you're craving for, this power you're trying to achieve in your life. Whatever it is that you're trying to do today, try to keep a positive attitude about it. Try to keep a positive energy, because this energy can come up from your root. This energy can come up from deep within you, and it will spread to other parts of your life, and other beings, other people will notice it. They'll take notice, and they will be drawn to you, drawn to your positivity with their own positive energy. They will bring good into your life, but you're going to have to cultivate that within you first. I do think that this is connecting to your stability, your root chakra, your grounding, your area of grounding, the source of your power, the source of your strength. Okay, this card is speaking to your lower energy centers. Okay, I see a lot of root chakra. I see a lot of I see a lot of the sacral chakra and your solar plexus chakra, and all of this has to do with, you know, your power, your strength. All of this has to do with your self-control, how you function mentally, how you experience your emotions, how you experience your life, how you survive, essentially. All of this is basically your center of power, and I'm seeing positivity in that area. So let's see what the book says about the sun. On this side, when the sun card appears, it bodes well for any situation being considered. It doesn't matter if you have doubts or fears, success is still assured. The universe is working in your favor. If you've been waiting for the right time for a new enterprise, that time has come. Let your joy loose in the world. Let your light shine. All will be well. All right, so there's a lot of positivity for you from this card. Go ahead and click the timestamp or just chill out, and we are going to move on to the Fairies Oracle. So what is your card for the Fairies, from the Fairies Oracle? What is your message for today, for October 29th, 2018? What is your message from the Fairies Oracle? You have the Pook. So I think this, of all the cards, or of all three decks, is probably one of the hardest for me to read, because a lot of the images are very similar, and they don't tell as much of a story as images like this, or the images that are in the Tarot of the Orishas. It just isn't as clear to me all the time. But I do think that this card is very peaceful. I feel like this character, this creature, he wants to guide you to where you're supposed to be. And it's unlike the last time when we had a card where it was a similar thing, where he was trying to tell you that what you were doing wasn't right. He, on the other hand, the Pook, is saying that you are in alignment with where you need to be, and he's going to guide you so that you can continue on that path. He is going to lead you to continue finding your most authentic self. He has a light for you. Even if you feel like you're in a dark place, he is the light for you to look towards. It's a very peaceful light. And I think there's a lot of wisdom here. There is a lot of knowledge that is being offered to you from whatever situation this brings to mind. There's a lot of new understanding being offered to you. A lot of wisdom about something that maybe you either didn't know before, or you were just resistant to understanding. And he is telling you to open your mind, open your heart, but especially, and let these messages get to you. Let these messages guide you so that you can move towards your higher self and move towards your highest potential. So let's see what the book says about the Pook. The Pook is a shape changer, good in bad, bad in good. He represents paradox and resolution. He appears in whatever guise he thinks will be the most confusing to you, depending on his purpose. He weaves spells to bemuse our senses and confuse our judgment. He is a master of the arts of illusion and delusion, holding up a distorting mirror to reveal the bad in the good and the good in the bad. He also wishes to show us the bad in what we think to be good, and vice versa. This might confuse us, or it might help us gain a more balanced understanding of how things really are. He is very much against rigid mindsets, and in his own way encourages the development of inquiring minds. Our paradoxes and confusions are self-created, and the Pook need only dress them up a bit, add a little sparkle, and dangle them before us in order to induce confusion. In that confusion, we're likely to believe almost anything someone presents to us, just to feel as if we have the metaphorical anchor in reality. His challenge is for us to wake up, to stop projecting our confusions on reality. Once we've seen the truth, seeming contradictions and paradoxes melt away. In the manner of realizing the solution to a Zen koan, like, what is the sound of one hand clapping? When we get the answer, usually by a burst of insight cutting through the confusion and paradoxes, it always seems so simple, and we wonder how we could have been in such a tizzy about so simple a thing. We wonder why everyone doesn't understand this so very obvious thing. It is time for the resolution of seeming contradictions and paradoxes in the situation. Someone or some part of the situation is cloaked in confusion, and our muddled thoughts must be stripped away, revealing truth. We just need to think about it. The information we needed is now available to us, and as soon as we have that burst of insight and get it, it's time for us to make changes based on our newly clear understanding. Alternatively, it may be time for us to make a reality check on the good-bad labels we put on things. Make a list of the good, possibly even surprising things about this situation, and another list about the bad ones. If you are not in the habit of seeing the good in the bad and the bad in the good, having preferred a black and white world rather than one with colors, you may need some help in learning to do this as well. Okay, that is your reading for the Fairies Oracle. Go ahead and click the timestamp below or just hang out, and I'm going to start the reading for the Tarot of the Orishas. So what is your message for Monday, October 29th, from the Tarot of the Orishas? What is your guiding message today? And again, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for sticking around, for any likes and subscribes, and please let me know again if you like this style of reading, and I will continue doing this for you at least on a weekly basis. Maybe it'll be our new Monday thing. Because as I said when I started this channel, I am still in the learning process with all of these decks. I've only been reading tarot for about a year, perhaps, and like regularly, I've only been reading it for about a year. So this whole thing is a learning journey for me. It's really hit or miss, I guess. And having your support, knowing that there's someone out there who's actually benefiting from this, really means a lot, and it makes all the difference. So thank you, and let me know if you like this, please. Alright, what is your card from the Tarot of the Orishas? You have the Devil. So the Devil in most decks represents temptation or lust. And you might be dealing with some lusty feelings. You might be wanting to go after something that doesn't seem like it's entirely on the up and up, or alternatively, it seems too good to be true. Be careful of anything that seems too good to be true today. Be careful of anything that comes out of nowhere and you're suddenly feeling like, wow, I want that so bad, because there is the possibility that it's deceiving you. There's the possibility that what you're craving is not necessarily right for you. And it might have to do with a romance. It might have to do with a person that you meet and, you know, they're very, very attractive to you. But what are the consequences if you pursue a relationship with that person? Really try to stop and think about the consequences you might experience from whatever it is that's causing this desire, this lusty, craving feeling that you have. I'm not getting that it's the worst thing possible that's happening here. But you are at risk of being tempted towards something that isn't necessarily for you. So let's see what the book says about the Devil. Against the forces of light, there is darkness and gloom. At the beginning of creation, there is destruction, and before order, there is chaos and confusion. These concepts were known to the Yoruba, who attributed the characteristics of what we know as the Devil to Alosi. But the Devil is not present in the pantheon of the worshippers of the Orishas, for they are the energy of light governed by God. But we cannot disregard the existence of the force against him or opposed to him. Taking into consideration that tarot decks refer to and include a devil, we will use this force recognized by our subconsciousness, whether or not we believe in it. This card represents black magic or evil witchcraft, terrible energetic and or spiritual pressure, creating a completely negative magnetic field, ignorance, bad thoughts, jealousy and destroying envy, wickedness at all levels. In the reverse, the meaning is eased, though persistent, temporary deviation from evil. Be careful, however, because it may come back worse than before. It could lead to confusion, nervous breakdown, passivity, and annihilation of the human will. Yeah, see, so that's totally different from the meaning that I knew of the other tarot decks, and it's also totally different from what I read of it. And I get that. It's a great, beautiful card. Like I said, I am still learning and I am enjoying this process so much. So thank you for being here. That is your reading for Monday, October 29th, 2018. Thank you again and again. I'll see you tomorrow. Remember always that I love you. Bye.